In this presentation, I'll be showing you all the anomalies I've discovered along Perseverance Rover's epic journey, and I'll also be showing you why it's difficult for me to show you all these anomalies in orbiter photographs. Let's take a closer look. We'll have a look at the Where is Perseverance app, and I'll show you the anomalies that Perseverance has photographed along its journey. I'll include the link to this tool in the video description below. Before we start, let's have a look at the latest orbiter photograph of the rover. This was acquired on the 11th of April 2022, but it was only published to the NASA website on the 1st of June. It looks like the IRIS team is really busy, or they're concentrating on the rover photographs as well, who knows. We're looking at 28.2 centimeters per pixel resolution in this photograph. I cropped the image from the JP2 black and white map projected file, just under 490 megabytes in size. There's a look at the low-res black and white, and this is a stunning photograph, folks. It shows you the entire journey of the rover, and in this photograph, it's located to the top left. I encourage you to download this one. Check it out for yourselves. So there's the photograph of the rover. This is zoomed out. You can clearly see the rover right there and the track it left as it circled its way around that weird area to the top right. Lots of dunes and boulders in that area. It's approaching the delta over here. You can see it on the top left. Here it is at 1:1 scale, and the rover located right there, folks. This is actual size, 3 meters by 2.7 meters wide. So you can see the smaller specks littering the area around here, as well as the top left over there of the delta. So here you can see why it's so difficult to highlight the anomalies that the rovers are photographing. Many of the anomalies are only about 0.5 meter to 1 meter in size. So you can see the resolution isn't high enough to highlight any of the anomalies. Unfortunately, it's very regrettable. Let's zoom in on the rover and check it out close up. Breaks up terribly as we zoom in, but we can see the outline of the rover there and its wheels on either side, as well as the track to the top right. So in the tracking tool, they highlight the journey and also the soles where the rover stopped to take photographs. So the photograph we just checked out, the rover was roughly in this position. We'll be having a look at the anomalies I discovered on Sol 4, 200 to 206, Sol 405, 406, 419 to 420, Sol 449, and finally the anomalies I discovered in Sol 455 photographs. We'll have a look at the tool in actual use towards the end of the video. So to start off with, we're looking at anomalies I discovered in photographs taken on Sol 4, and this is of this region over here, folks. First anomaly, this strange piece that looks almost like a gamer's chair. Very strange anomaly, this one, folks. And I'll be keeping those on the screen for easy reference. The next anomaly, we're looking at that there, and this one here, folks. These strange disc-shaped objects that are about 0.5 meter in diameter. Check out the triangular part on the edge of that disc. Then we're looking at the disc-like item to the right. And there it is, folks. It's got a uniform width or thickness to it as well. Check out the perfect rounded shape. It's almost like a disc. Also, tombstone shaped, who knows? Strange square item next to it as well. Then we'll be checking out this item there, folks. It's almost like a carved ruby stone or a diamond. Check out this piece over here with these strange machine marks on it as well. So there it is up close. Check out the flat sides. It's like faceted. It's very interesting. And then we'll zoom in on those items over there. Here we've got a six-sided object. We've seen so many of those on Mars. Check this out, folks. Perfect symmetry and geometry going on there. And then strange blocks towards the back over there. As I say, these are about 0.5 meter in size. Then we're zooming in on that item over there, also photographed on Sol 4, and the camera is also pointed in that direction. Check this out, folks. Many of us believe this might be an ancient structure. And you can see from the scale indicator at the bottom left, this is a huge item, folks. Then we'll zoom in on anomalies photographed on Sol 200 to 206. And we're looking at that strange item there, folks. It's got a weird shape to it. So very symmetrical, very smooth, flat surfaces, a 90-degree angle over there. I don't know what that is. So you can see that it's very difficult to identify that item at the scale of 50 meters. So it's one of these specks around here, folks. Then we're looking at these strange layers of blocks. The angle on this piece is very similar to that there as well. And then that weird block with the layers to it as well. Check out the right angles to this piece. Looks almost like a concrete lintel. Next up, we're looking at a strange spherical object, almost like a ball, photographed on Sol 405 in this region over there, folks. There it is up close, and I estimate it to be about an inch and a half in diameter. Check out the perfect rounded shape to it. And there it is in context, located right there, folks. If you didn't know it was there, you'd probably miss it. Up next, we're looking at anomalies photographed on Sol 406 in this region over here. I'm not sure if this item is located somewhere here or over here. Check out this. We've got a dune field there with lots of boulders and rocks around it. So I estimate it to be in this region. We don't see many boulders and rocks over here. So let's have a closer look. Check out this item. It's got a strange part that seems to be covering the top of what looks like a disc-shaped object underneath. Look at the straight edge on this one side, and it's elevated above the surface. I call it the snail of Mars. Not that it is, folks. Then we're looking at anomalies photographed on Sol 419 and 420. and it's in this region over there. First up, we're looking at that strange item, which I think is about a foot and a half long. Check out the rounded disc shape to the back, and then the block in the front. It looks almost like it's a slug attached to this piece over here. Mind you, it looks almost as if this is a six-sided object as well. I don't know what to make of that. And we're looking at the blocks over there. Check out the right angles, parallel edges as well, smooth, flat surfaces. Multiple blocks next to one another. Next up, we're looking at more blocks photographed on Sol 449, very similar to those we just saw in that region over there. We've got what looks like a slab running across there. Obviously, this is broken up and eroded over time. Look at the uniform thickness to the slab and the almost perfect block over there again. We're looking at these anomalies, folks. Looks like the slab extended across with more of these blocks on the top. And finally, the anomaly I discovered on Sol 455 in that region over there to the left. And there it is, folks. It sticks out like a sore finger. Nothing else like it in this area. It's got a very strange symmetrical shape to it as well. Here we're looking at the JP2, and I want to zoom in on this area here, folks. Here we can see the parachute, back shell or landing gear right there, and I can't find this in the Where is Perseverance tracking tool. It's very weird. Let's quickly zoom in on the rover right there. You can download this iView JP2 high resolution photograph viewer off the HiRise website as well. So let's have a look at the tracking tool. I'll include the link to this tracking tool in the description below. Let's go full screen and zoom in on this area of the photograph. And this is where the parachute and landing gear should be. And it's not there. It's weird. Here we are at 50 meters scale. And the rover was over here, folks. I find it quite fascinating that none of these canals or roads were photographed. Check, the rover stopped here on Sol 402 and then Sol 404. They didn't stop anywhere over here where they could have photographed this trench. It really is a pity. That concludes this presentation. Thank you for watching. I hope this answers your question why I can't show you any of the rover anomalies taken from orbit. They're just too small to show up in any high detail. Anyways, folks, thank you for watching. Take care. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.